So this is our first use case. It says focus on repeat business. In fact, the best way to achieve this is to extend the life of your existing customers, reducing customer churn, increasing contract renewals, and minimizing the risk against losing those customers to your competitors, right? Now, how AI can help? Of course, it can score every customer for propensity to churn and organize your customers from the highest risk to lowest risk, right? So if your average attrition is 20-25%, AI can actually spread that. It's an average of all your 50,000, 100,000, 500,000 customers. So the 25% probability of cancellation, for some, it might be 60-70, and for some, it might be only 2-3%, right? So AI can score exactly like our FICO scores that our banks use. Here, the propensity to churn score can be assigned to every single customer, right? It can also recommend offers. We package the recommendations and offers into a simple screen that we are seeing on the screen. And this is a screen most of our customers use in their contact center. So it becomes like super easy for your contact center agents to identify the risk indication that's shown with 71% probability here. It also shows their home image. AI can actually identify the top pests that are bothering your customers based on all the interactions that are happening in that particular area. So there are some very, very fascinating technologies that go into AI and text mining and so on and so forth. And also on the bottom right, it not only says this particular customer is at high risk to cancel, it actually gives specific reasons. In this case, there is no inside service. The customer was acquired through door-to-door as opposed to an inbound lead, and they're also at end of contract, right? So these factors and many other factors can drive the risk of cancellation. So this will be automatically identified, and only the customers that fall into this high risk to cancel bucket can now be targeted for renewals, proactive, contacts with them, relevant offers for them and things like that. These offers can also be pre-identified and shown on the top right side. And one particular thing that I want to highlight here, these offers can be completely customized to your business, right? So they can be free one-time service, they can be a rate lock offer, especially, it's becoming attractive with inflation going higher. Or maybe they might even be a free trial for maybe a mosquito service that our PMP State of the Industry report is highlighting, right? So you can take advantage of all of them and apply them to your retention use case or lifetime value extension use case. And before leaving the screen, I want to highlight one particular thing. Now, when we leave these types of offers these are the offers that anybody can offer to every customer. Sometimes our contact centers end up giving these offers in an unprofitable situation, right? So what we also perfected over the years is pre-calculate the net present value of the profit of each of these offers when this is taken by a particular customer. And these NPV numbers are always guaranteeing that we're always giving profitable offers. So our CFO is super happy about these offers, right? So all of this information can be packaged. And that's a very good example of how you can take advantage of internal data, external data, focus on operations, and streamline your activity from where it is to a future state that is more data-driven, in fact, AI-driven, right? Now, if we implement these things, what are the typical benefits, right? We have implemented this for many companies, and the typical range in terms of cancel reduction with this proactive renewals, proactive retention approach is you can expect anywhere between 10 to 12% reduction in cancels. So take a look at whatever number of cancels that happened last year. If your business is roughly staying on the same size, take 5% of the customers and keep them for longer, right? Quickly translates into several millions of dollars in value, right? So that's our response to how these companies from pest control industry can do repeat business with existing customers, acquire the customer, service them for 1 year, lose the customer. You're constantly in the acquisition, service, lose cycle, but it doesn't have to be that way, right? You can absolutely keep customers longer and get into repeat business.